Hi guys, this is a future me. I just realized that in the video, I was referring to one child and it might have some of you confused. So I just wanted to clarify that that video was shot before I got my son and that's why. So yeah, let me let you get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhoda, or you can call me Wayua if you like. My content is around fashion, lifestyle, and everything in between. And to you, my returning subscribers, you people are the real OG. Thank you so much. You're appreciated and you're loved from this side. And yeah, so for today's video, I want to do like a get to know me. I've just realized like we are 2,500 plus and I've never introduced myself on this platform. And I'm sure some of you just stumbled upon me ukutukwa YouTube streets. And yeah, it's just good that I introduced myself. So as I said, my name is Rhoda, or you can call me Wayua. Those are my two official names. And what else? A while back I asked people from Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, I'll insert my handle here, you can go follow me over there. I asked people to send in questions that they would want me to answer, and I got some pretty serious questions, but I found them like a little bit too serious. So what I did, I went to Pinterest. I got some more questions that are a little bit flexible and more fun and all that good jazz. So I'll just combine the two. I'll do the ones from Pinterest and the ones from Instagram. I promise to answer most of the questions, the ones that I can answer. And yeah, let me start. Without further ado, let me start. I'll be reading them from here. I just screenshot and put them in this tablet. So that's where I'll be reading from. So I'll start with the ones from Pinterest. And yeah, the first one is, how tall are you? I think the question should be, how short are you? Because me, na tallness at least go in the same sentence. I am so short. I'm so short. Most people think I'm tall from my photos, but I'm super short. I am 5'0". Like me mini borderline na dwarf. Like I'm so short, guys. 5'0". The second question is, where are you from? I'm a village girl. I'm from Kangundo, Tala, Izo sides. Yeah, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Libra. Libras for life, as we love with all our arts. Sorry, yeah, what zodiac sign am I? I'm a Libra. I say that, October baby. What are your hobbies? My hobbies, number 1 is traveling, number 2 is traveling, number 3 is traveling. If I could afford it, I would be just a globetrotter. Like I'll be moving from one place to another. Me, I'm those people, if given a chance, that I'll just spend my whole entire life moving from one place to another, but pesa hakuna. Anyway, so my hobbies are traveling. I love traveling. I love discovering new places. I love watching movies, and I love listening to music a lot. So I think that those are like my 3 hobbies. How would you define success? I don't think success is something that you can describe using one line. It's a very broad topic according to me, and it's not a one shoe fits all. Everybody has their own way of defining success, but on my end, success is just having a life full of abundance. Like you have love, you have peace, you have friends, you have family that love you, as in you're just content, like you have everything around you. For me, that's success. And number 2, the other thing about success, just a minute guys, like, yeah, but to put it like in a language that everyone understands, I think success is just when you attain a desired goal. It could be big, it could be small, it could be anything that you've set yourself to achieve. If you achieve that, regardless of the magnitude or how big or small that is, I think for me, that's success. Yeah, but yeah, if you live a life that is full of abundance, I think you're already successful in my books. Yeah, so let me go to the next question. Just a minute. The next question is, what is your love language? My primary love language is words of affirmation. I love being affirmed, especially by people who I love, by, yeah, people close to me, like wakinigas up to, like that's a love language for me. And my secondary love language is gifts, receiving gifts. I love giving, I love gifting, and I love receiving gifts. So that's my secondary. My primary is words of affirmation. What motivates you? My little girl, She motivates me to be a better person and to do better and to just work hard and just get it for her, get it for all my future kids to come and all that. Yeah. What makes you angry? What makes me angry are what makes me angry by the way. What makes me angry are people who do not keep their word. Like, if you know you're not going to be able to do something, please don't say that you're going to do it. And you know pretty well that you're not going. You'd rather even leave like some room for like some doubt, like ile anaweza ama sitaweza, like something of the sort, but don't commit to something that you know that you're not going to keep your end of the bargain. Also, I hate two-faced people. Please, double standards. There's nothing that irritates me like people with double standards. Like, the fastest way to lose me is just by having double standards. So I think I've answered that. What kind of music do you like? As I mentioned earlier, I love music. I listen to a lot of genres, but my favorite, I think, it's soft rock, closely followed by pop music. Those two, I think, top the list. But regardless, good music is good music. Good music, timeless music. I listen to all types of music. Do you collect anything? Yes, as of now, I started collecting perfumes. My collection is not too big, but it's also not too small. So yeah, I collect perfumes because I love smelling nice. So I collect scents. Yeah. Kitchen lock. The other one is, do you have siblings? Yes, I have siblings. I'm a second born in a family of 4. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. How would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense, I think, is simple with a sprinkle of sophistication. I try to keep it as simple and realistic as Nini, but I also to keep it classy and elegant while at it. So that's, I said, simple with a sprinkle of sophistication. What is your greatest achievement? As of now, my greatest achievement was starting my shop or your designs. And yeah, I think I truly took a lot for me to start it, and I thank God for where we are. I thank God for the favor and just holding my hand through the journey. I can say it's been successful so far. So far, so good. I don't regret it. So that's my first baby, and I'm proud that it's working well. So that's my greatest achievement. One thing people wouldn't typically know about you. So I don't know why for a very long time, I think from just my social media, how I dress and the way like I'm somehow outgoing, people think that I'm a slay queen. The Nini is quoted, but behind the doors, actually, I am such a home keeper. Love cooking. I love organizing spaces. I love deco. I just love doing things around the house and just making the house beautiful. And I think that side of me most people don't know. But I'm that person you'll find cooking at the parties. Like I'm that person, as much as I don't look at that person. So I think that is something that people wouldn't necessarily know about me. What did you want to become when you were smaller? I wanted to be a pilot, but look at me now. Nauza mitumba. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to be a pilot for the longest time. But yeah, here we are. Don't we? Or as in, hata nyinyi najua mlikuwa mnataka kuwa madaktari. Mko wapi sahi? Anyway. Are you religious? No, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. I believe in a supreme being. I believe in God. What are your pet peeves? Pet peeves. My biggest is people with people who do not put an effort in smelling good. Like deodorant. It's less than 200 bob. Like kuna so many roll-ons that are less than 200 bob. Me, anything, like, I don't know, if I just meet you and you smell sweat, that's like a huge turn off for me. Like, I don't know, it irritates me because I feel like you can just do the bare minimum. Plus, cleanliness is next to godliness. Like, just invest in a roll-on. Like, you don't even need to buy perfume or anything expensive. No, even the cheapest will just keep you from having body odor. What are your talents? I think talent was, I think maybe I can say styling in like a very broad spectrum, like styling clothes, styling homes, anything that just involves decor and making a space or someone look better than I found them or look nice. nicer than I found them. I know there's nothing like nicer. Yeah, like just making something look better. I think that's something that I do really well, if I do say so myself. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? Number one, spontaneous. Number two, I am a free spirit. Number three, I'm an open mind. I think that best describes me, if I'm not wrong. How many tattoos do you have? How many do I have? I have this one, the name of my daughter. I have another one over here that I hate so much because ilitokea vibaya, and I have another one on my leg. So 3, but I intend to add one more here for my second born. Hapa hivi. I have to get another one. The next question is, how many piercings do you have? Hey, hizo niko na mob. I don't know, 1, 2, there's another 3, there's one that I don't have, 4, 5, so I think 5 on each ear. I have a tongue piercing, and I have a belly piercing. How many are those? 5, 6, 7. If you had these ones, 12. I'm a piercings girl, but I don't think I intend on getting any more piercings. Let me see. Any other question? What's your favorite TV show? My favorite TV show is Big Bang Theory. I can watch that thing. That is the only show that I watch over and over again. Like I never repeat movies. I never repeat any shows. But for the Big Bang Theory, I watch, like I can just keep on rewatching it. Like Nikki Boy, when I feel down, you know, the only thing that I put that cheers me up. So yeah, the Big Bang Theory. What is your favorite place that you've ever traveled? I'll say locally. Anyway, CJ and internationally. Locally, I think it was Altalet, Kajiado. That place is so breathtaking. If you've not been there, just make a point of, although they are always almost booked all year round, but if you can get a chance to visit Altalet, Kajiado, please do. What do you look for in a friend? Loyalty. There's nothing else. I think that's all for the Pinterest questions. So let me jump on to the questions that were asked from Instagram. Yeah. Why easy? They just started heavy. The first one was, when did you get married? I've been with my partner since 2012. We started living together in 2014. So I can say we are in the 8th, 9th year. So yeah, you do the math. Advice to your 25-year-old. Honestly, it's never that serious. Live your life the best way you know how. Don't let anyone dictate what you do. Don't let society put you in a box. Be you, do you. That's all I can give. That's all I can tell a 25-year-old. Somebody said, Niko na mo boy. How old are you? Where do you work, and how do you balance being a mom, social media, and work? How old am I? Take a wild guess in the comment sections. That's the last question that I'll answer. Where do you work? Currently, I work for myself, so I can say I'm self-employed. How do you balance being a mom, social media, and work? As I said, I currently work for myself, so that means I have a lot of time on my hand to be a mom, to be a wife, to be anything that I want to be. Someone else has something about your small family and when it all started, meeting him and having a child. Mbona mnaniuliza hizi maswali? As I said, I think I answered this one. We met in 2012 and we started living together in 2014 and we had a child in 2015 who is now 7 years old. So yeah, it's been a lovely journey. I thank God and I appreciate. Another person asked, where do you live? Of course, I cannot tell you where I live. Come on. But I can say that I don't live in Nairobi. I live in the outskirts of Nairobi. Are you still in the banking sector? No, I'm not in the banking sector. I left late last year in November. And yeah, I think this was like the most commonly asked question. Why did I quit my job? I have a couple of reasons why I left, but the main one was I found myself in a situation where I had to choose either between my business, Warrior Designs, or working for the bank. And honestly, having been in the bank for quite a long time, actually I think all my life I've just been working in the banking sector, having been in the bank for a while and not having grown the way I would have envisioned or how I wanted to have grown by that time, I felt it was time I gave chance to something else and just see how that works out for me. You see, the way they say it, as in it's good to give a chance to something other than just certain later nianze kujiuliza what if it would have worked. So I just decided to take the chance. It was a bold move because you just don't wake up and quit your job. It was a bold move. An opportunity presented itself. So that's why I left to just focus on my business, and I didn't feel like I was growing at the rate at which I wanted to grow. I just felt stagnant. I felt stuck. Yeah, and I always say, if it doesn't work out in the end in terms of business, you can always go back to employment. It's never that serious. It's never that serious. So yeah, that's why I left my job. Another one, how old are you? Guy, mnataka kujua age yangu sana. I will answer that. That will be the last one. Somebody asked, how do you manage your finances? Do you have a budget and all that? Now, in terms of finances, okay, no. I'm a spendthrift. Like, mimi na pesa like ayolo all the way. Like, you only live once. Why can't you get this? If you have money now, why are you waiting? That's me. If I want something and I have money, I am going to get it. So anyway, so what I did in terms of savings, I have what is it called? I have bank account, savings account that does not enable me to access money easily. So that's why I save. You cannot do withdrawals. There's no ATM card. There's no mobile banking. So yeah, so that's a plus for me. So that's how I managed to save my money, and I've also done a couple of investments. So that assists me in that way. But generally, I'm very poor with money. Like Mimi, I spend money like I'm being paid to. It's just sad. What's been your highlight in marriage? Somebody asked. My highlights in marriage have just been it's a lot. It's a lot, but my highlight is just that I think I'm lucky enough that I settled down with my best friend, and just how he is generally as a person makes this thing easier, and just how he's a really, really good father. That's another major turn on. So I think that has really been my highlight in the marriage. Yeah, in my marriage. Yeah, it's been good. I married my best friend, so most of the things we tend to how do I put it? Like, we don't sweat small stuff. Like, we are in a good place. That's all I can say. Somebody said, I'm glad you're giving vlogging a shot, especially after my comment on your video. Yeah, this one person was really encouraging me to join YouTube, and look at us now. Yeah, we're here. I'm very glad I also gave it a shot. It's something I enjoy doing. It's something that at least now I have time to do it. So yeah, thank you for pushing me, yourself. Somebody said, you're so hot, are you single? Kwendoko, that's my friend. At what age did you give birth, and when did you start living with your spouse? I gave birth at the age of 24. I started living with my husband the same age, pretty much, at the age of 23. I was pretty young. But I thank God he has kept us this far. Not a question, but to say thank you for coloring our timeline the whole of 2021. Yay! Thank you so much for relating so much with my content. In 2020 and 21, I was super active on Instagram, and I really, really enjoyed interacting with people. I interacted with so many people. Like, I can say, like, on Instagram, I have so many people I have so many Insta friends, because you people are just amazing in the DMs. I know this year I've just been nimelala class Instagram, but ni aka ka project kabol. Nikishamalizana na hii project ya uzazi, once I pop, I'll be back with a bang. But yeah, somebody asked again, where do I work? I already told you, I work for myself. What else? The other one is, how do you juggle between day while you're designing social media? I think I answered that. What do you do for a living? I am entrepreneur. As of now, I'm just an entrepreneur. Somebody who is the hip hop. What's your age again? If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? If I could change one thing in the world, is I wish more people would be more open-minded, especially as Africans. It opens your mind to a lot of possibilities, and it just makes you see the world in from a different perspective. I hate that we've been put like in a box. Society has put us in a box of how things should be, of how things should happen, in what chronological order, and honestly, no. As in, from where I sit and from where I stand, I don't think life is that serious the way we make it to be. Life should be enjoyed. Life should be lived in the best way that you know how. Like vile tu, the way you wake up and you feel like this is how I should live my life. Imagine that is how you should live your life. Don't let anyone dictate or put rules or any tags on you. I don't think it's worth it. So if there's one thing I would change in the world, is I would wish like if more of us would be so open-minded, and then you'd see how the world is a beautiful place to be in, how people are just, I don't know. Yeah, I can talk about that topic the whole day. I'm very passionate about that. Advice to a 20-year-old, as I said, live your freaking life the best way that you know how. Is there any haziishi? Just a minute. I hope, yeah, this one should be the last one. Who is your celebrity fashion icon, locally and internationally? Locally, I have two, Joy Candy and Nancy Mwai, top of the spectrum for me. And internationally, I have Blake Lively. Yeah, and I think that's all. That's all. Is there anything else that I've not answered? I think that's all. I think now you know me better. At least tukipatana na mimi kwa barabara, you feel like you know me, right? Anyway, that's it. Oh, I said that I would say my age at the end of the Q&A. And how old am I? I am 31, going on 18. So yeah, did you guess it right? Anyway, that's all for my video today. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this family. Give this video a thumbs up, it helps my channel. And comment, like, share. Let's interact in the comment section below. And until next time, bye. Take care of yourself.